Hey guys, Dano91 here. Welcome back to episode 41 of my modded Minecraft survival Let's Play. So, as you can see, we're just sat here looking at the stars. It's a beautiful, beautiful night, and I'm in my bedroom. So, as you can clearly see, I did eventually get round to completing this. I really like how this looks. So you can just lie in bed and you can actually see the stars. It's pretty damn cool. And what I've done is I've moved it over here. I don't know whether I like it like that, because basically this is on this layer, whereas this the one in my bedroom is one above. I don't know whether to take this up a layer or not, or to just carry on like that, but I kind of like it, but at the same time I don't know. I mean, what I could do is make an entire circle, just this little area here, this three wide area. I think that might look a bit interesting, but I don't know. So, a couple of things have changed since last episode. I've just basically done really easy, not impressive things off camera. So I've moved all my stuff over here. It's all functioning. There are wires running behind here, and if I just open this up, the generator is there. Just get some stone back, and as you can see, the wires run, I think they run all the way down. Let's just check. Yeah, they run all the way down into here, and then we've got this, which is online, which is all good. I don't think I'm going to put the what's it called? I can't remember. Whatever I had. I don't think I'm going to put that back down because we don't really need it. I just did it to get some quick cobblestone, quick obsidian. So, also, this system is brilliant as it may be for just straight up cooking things. It's slightly flawed for what I want to move on to. So there's a few problems that I've got with this place. Problem number one is, if we go down here, this smeltery is brilliant, but as a system for processing a lot of ores, it's not the best. Obviously I'm probably going to keep it. I did actually add another layer on before I thought about this, but obviously I'm going to keep it to mix stuff up. But see, I've got these leftover ones. Now I could put them in here and pump them out through this, but the ingots, when you make ingots, sometimes they're different to the actual block. It's from a different mod, which I don't understand how it works. Whatever. Yeah, it does it from a different block, so you'll end up with like 3 different types of coppers, which, if you have a look, there are several different types. They are turned off in the world generation, but obviously you can make them. So it's slightly problematic, but for the early game it was doing perfectly fine. Did exactly what we wanted. However, I want to move on to something a bit more automated. Now, bear in mind that I'm not going to have my computer inputting and outputting everything. Maybe. Do you have an idea for that? I don't know. I don't know if it would work. But yeah, I've got a couple of ideas. So, first idea, I'm going to need to get pulverizers, and I'm going to need to get smelting furnaces, whatever. But before we do that, we're going to need decent power generation. Like, really decent power generation. So, I want to start to be able to make Tesseracts, because I want a reactor in my base that I can send then to my quarry. And stuff like that. So for a Tesseract we need that, so we need a fluid transposer, and I believe we're going to need a magma crucible. Yes. Okay, so magma crucible, should be fairly simple. Do we have that? We don't have any invar. That could be a problem. How do we make invar? Can't remember. Should be a way in the... there it is. Molten iron and nickel, so 2 to 1. It's ferrous, isn't it? So if we get one of those, we can get 2 blocks of iron, and that should make a decent amount of stuff. So while that's cooking up, a couple of things to show you. I put a few furnace generator on here just to keep this running, to keep it topped up. Again, this is only going to be temporary, and what I'll probably do is, yes, we do have fuel in here, but I'll probably, if there's no fuel in here, I'll probably only put it in if I'm using this, or if the lava's low or anything like that. So yeah, we've got that. Also, the thing that I did at the end of the last episode, that I said that I was going to show you this episode and I completely forgot, we now have a tier 5 altar. It's this one I need. Tier 5 altar. You look at the capacity, almost what, 1 million? Wait, no, it's 9. It's 9.5 million, I believe. That looks right, doesn't it? Yeah, 9.5 million life points can be stored in this thing. So as you can imagine, the output tank is going to take a long time to refill. Luckily there is excess if I take this out. As you can see, the current essence is going up, because it will only input and output 20 at a time. If you have a look at this, it goes up by 20. So it's going to take a long time for that to fill up, but it's filling up on its own. I don't need to use it at the minute, and it's fine. So we've got 27 ingots of molten invar. I might want to get some more actually. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more of this stuff, just because I want to make sure that we've got enough, because invar is kind of used quite a lot if I remember rightly. So 3 blocks isn't really that much. Yeah, we're gonna have what, 12, yeah, 12, 15 blocks I believe. I also set my quarry to run again not too long ago, so I doubt it'll be up to speed. It's this one. Oh no, it is, it's up to speed. That's brilliant. So we are producing at a normal rate. I mainly did this because I used all my diamonds on the jeweled apples. Yeah, not the best idea at all. So I'm mainly doing it to get diamonds. Anything else is just a bonus pretty much. Also it means that was that actually working, or have we finished? I think we may have finished. We finished. Oh, okay, well that changes things. That changes a lot of things. No, it doesn't. Instead, what I can do is grab this torch and go this way with it. And that will then set up a new boundary. Wait, what? Go away, not in the mood for you. I guess I'm going to have to break and replace, which is a shame because we lose a lot of energy, but it's fine. Right, found attached ender marker. There we go. And it's mining again. Yeah, I pretty much just wanted to do that. So we may have to end up moving this at some point. Kind of really wish that there was some way to see the area that you've done. Now obviously if I went and mined this bit, we'd be able to see because it's stone, and maybe that's something that I might want to do, but that's going to take a long time. The desert, because it turns everything to dirt, so the desert might be a perfect place to do it actually. Thinking about it, yeah, I think I'm going to go and do it in the desert next time it finishes, but that's been running for a long time. How's this going? Yeah, we're fine. Right, so that's 108 ingots. That's a lot better. That is going to be a lot more useful. But for now, we want to get back to this. So let's do this. We need 2 of these. So we need the magma crucible. So we've got those, got that. We need this. Damn it. That is going to be a problem, and that's going to actually be a problem that I fix shortly. I do have an idea for this. Hopefully it'll be okay, but can't promise anything. 10 gear. No, that's not what I wanted to click. That's what I wanted to click. Boom. Then we need to make this, which... yeah, I could really do with getting what I want to do sorted. So if you guys don't know what a storage bus is, that's kind of my idea. So if you put a storage bus on the back of here, it will then allow you to pull in and put in and take out items from the computer. You will see all the items that are in there in the computer and use them as you see fit. So storage buses is going to be probably the best idea on these. I don't know how they're going to be for lag type things, but hopefully they should be okay. Hopefully. So magma crucible, we are getting power because it's all plugged in along the entire wall. So we've got the magma crucible. We want it to not do anything. I believe it's this side. Yeah. And then we want, what was it? I can't remember what it was. Fluid? Yeah, fluid transposer. So fluid transposer. Okay. So we need copper gears for this. 1 and 2. Another redstone reception core with no redstone. Fluid transposer. We're going to need the tin gear, which can then go into that, which can then hopefully make this. We don't have a bucket. God damn it, I thought we had loads of buckets. I'm going to make a bunch. I'm going to make a couple. I was going to say I'll make a bunch, but we don't really need that many. So I'll make 4 buckets. It's fine. Boop, and there's our fluid transposer. Perfect. So that can go there. So the input I want there, which will be the input into the tank. And that should be good, right? So we now need to make a Tesseract. So for a Tesseract we need to make the frame. So we need Enderium ingots and either fused quartz or hardened glass. Hardened glass is kind of difficult. Fused quartz is alloy smelter. We don't have either of those bloody things, do we? No. So chances are we're going to need to get an induction smelter. That's fine. Induction smelter is going to be hopefully very easy. Another couple of invar, another redstone coil, and I think I'm going to make a couple of these. It would help if we had some gold at our disposal. I don't know how many I want to make. Oh, all the redstone's gone. Never mind. Yeah, whatever. It was the induction smelter, right? Yeah, I think it was. So let's do that. The only thing that we need is this, which requires that. Don't we? Wow. Yeah, all over the place. Right, gears, induction smelter, so we need to do that, and then we should be good to make that. Perfect. And the induction smelter can go there, like so. And I'm going to turn everything off that. So what's this? Lock flux slot. Oh yeah, that. So we need pulverized obsidian. So obsidian, and we have one for whatever reason. I can't remember how to make the thing. Right, so hardened glass. Lead, okay. That is fairly simple. So we're going to want... how much glass does one make actually? Because I don't actually know that. One makes 2, okay. And we're going to need... So we're going to need 2 of those, right? No. We're going to need more than that because we need to make one. 16 of this. So 15 of those. And then that means 4 of those, I believe. Wait. Okay, never mind, because that makes more than I thought it did. I don't know how many it's making, but that's done. Okay, that works. So I've got 16 of those. That's fine with me. 4 pulverized lead, and the last one. And then boop, and that's cooking up the hardened glass. Okay, so we can put those back. And the next thing that we need is Inderium ingots. Now, how the hell do we make those? I honestly cannot remember. Inderium block, Inderium ingots, right. So, induction smelter, Inderium and pyrotheum, which is fairly simple. I think we could probably make some of that. Apparently not. Okay, why can't we make that? What does it need? Oh, coal powder, redstone and blaze powder. So I believe if we do that, so we've got the hardened glass, perfect. So we need to pulverize this. Hopefully pulverized coal will work. I really hope that it will work. Well, we're about to find out. Yes, it does. Brilliant. So we're going to have to make a decent amount of this. So I'm just going to turn all this into this. Coal we should be fine, and redstone we should be fine. So how do we make Inderium? Blend. Shiny, tin. Do we need shiny? I didn't think we needed shiny. Right, so 2 tin, silver, shiny, and resonant ender bucket. Right, how much shiny have we got? Because that's going to determine how much we can make. What else can we use this for? Nothing too drastic. But we can use it to make Inderium base, whatever that is. We can use it as a tool material. I believe this is one of the best tool materials to use for a certain part. I can't remember what it is, but I think it's one of the best. So we've got 26. So if we got, I think that should be enough. Yeah, it is. So if we got 26 of that and then tin, we need more than that. Need that much. And then we will need buckets of Enderium. Also undo that. Oh yeah, because we need to do that. And put that in there, and then boom, and we made an absolute crap ton of that. Brilliant. So that should be plenty actually. So we could probably stop that now. And I'm going to start pulverizing these because we need to do that. And we need to do some ender pearlness, which could be a problem because we don't actually have that much. Hopefully we will have enough. Hopefully. So 4 will make 1 bucket, right? I believe 250. Yeah, 4 makes 1 bucket. We don't have anywhere near enough to make that much, because that'll make what, 8 buckets with those. I don't think that's going to be anywhere near enough for what we want to do, because obviously we need what, 26 buckets. We're not going to get 26 buckets. However, we can do that and that. Now that that's done, we can start doing this. This is going to take a little bit of time, but it's fine. It's starting the server back up, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a decent amount of stuff. I haven't got all of it, but that's because I didn't want to. Because we don't really have the stuff to make that much, so I'm just going to use what we've got here. So that's all we've got, so that's all we're going to get, which should be enough. It's going to be 16 should be enough, and then we need to put it in there with that. I believe 1 makes 1, right? Or does 1 make 2? I don't know. Or 2 makes 2. Okay, yeah, so it's 1-to-1 ratio. So 16 should be enough. I'm going to keep this stuff out of my system because if we don't use it, I want to turn it back into ingots, so that we don't waste it. So this is pretty much ready. I need 2 more, and then we should be okay to do some stuff. Okay, so Tesseract. So we need that, and we need 2 of these. So once we've done that, we then need to put 1,000 in. Yeah, 1,000 into it, which is fairly easy. So that's, yeah, so it's just 8. So that should hopefully put 1,000, put 2,000 in. Yeah. So we then will have 2 Tesseract frames, which then we need to use silver and bronze, which we've got, to do stuff. And let's just chuck that in there because that should do a thing. I love this. This system, I'm genuinely thinking about just keeping this system because it's decent. Now the problem is they are obviously different to these, but it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm not going to bother too much with it. If I do, then I'll get into a mess. And we've, for some reason, got pulverized obsidian in there. I believe it's because of that. That's something you do want to be careful of with these machines. Make sure that you've got the outputs and the inputs on the right ones, or if you don't want it, none at all. Oh, I must have took one out then. When I double clicked, I thought I had. So this is going pretty okay at the minute. So we're going to make 2 of our Tesseracts, which is brilliant. Just waiting for this one to fill up, and then we're going to have a place that we can just shove power in. Right. So we then need to go there, Tesseracts, boom. No bronze. Oh yeah, because it's in block form, isn't it? That's fine. Boom. So we now have 2 Tesseracts. Let me just grab that. Is that still going? That's one thing that you need to know about this. Sometimes it will pull more than one out, so it'll put more than one in a specific inventory. So it's not perfect, but it cooks it a lot quicker than before. So I'm okay with it not being perfect. So we now have 2 Tesseracts, which means we can start using our big reactor. I don't know where I'm going to put it in my base, but you know what? I might not even have it in the base. I might have it... Yeah, we'll have it out back. Yeah. Yeah. So it's still only a little one, but as you can see, it's producing more than enough power. So what I want to do is I want to actually turn this off, and I want to turn this off as well, because we are moving both of these. I won't do it on camera because it's just boring, but I will move both of these. So let's get rid of this. Still got loads of yellorium in. Right. So it shouldn't have anything in. It's got a tiny bit. Yeah, it's really nothing too major. So I want this. That's going to be a problem because there's no water source up there, but I think you can just use one water source and get it. It's fine. So that's all good. That's all good. I'm going to need to do this very, very carefully. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this quite carefully because I've got things set up specifically. So yeah, I'm definitely doing this off camera. It's going to take a little bit of time. So yeah, I will see you hopefully once the reactor is sorted. If you are using this transfer node, do be mindful that it will not work on a 1x1 block of water. You need to have basically it needs to be over a place where an infinite water source can happen. It will not work if this is just one block of water. It just won't even register that there's water there. So be mindful of that. I just thought that I'd share that with you because I just ran into that problem myself. We've done it. I've basically moved everything here. I've only just turned it on, so I don't know how efficient this is going to be. I don't know if it's correct or not, but it's on. So I want to have this at number 1, and this will be reactor. Save frequency, and then we will have this energy send only. There we go. So that is now sending energy to wherever else we choose. So we need to drop this massively, if I remember rightly. The coils are on and it's still going up. Still going up. Still going up. Drop it even more. I can't remember what configuration I had it on. I may have to pause. I might have to go and recheck it. But yeah, it's pretty much all sorted now. So if we go over to here, and I am going to need another Tesseracts, but I just wanted to get this done. So if we go to reactor and set that as the frequency, it is now receiving energy, so this should be working. Should be. But it is not. Is there a reason for this? Do I need to have the... that might help. Not bad. So this should now be working, and it is. There we go. So we are now being powered. Ta-da! So we have an absolute crap load of energy, pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure with the numbers, but just wanted to show you guys that it's up. I have changed the look of it. I kind of like that. You just see, you don't really see the inner workings of it, kind of. I don't know. And this is a lot more accessible now as well. I think I've cleaned it up a lot because I've got 4 cables left over, so I like this. Now, again, obviously, once we get to the point where we are using this power, and don't forget I can jump it up to 1800, we are going to need to make either a bigger reactor or a bigger turbine and stuff like that, but that's probably a long way away. I mean, we're not even using half the power yet, because pretty much we're just running this. Our base has been run on lava, which I do want to change because this is an easier way for me to get power to everything. But that being said, I will need to make another Tesseract for my base, probably another couple. I'm thinking leave the computer purely lava generation, because it's just using the weakest lava generator. It will drain more power the more things I put on it, but I don't plan on expanding massively, so it should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah. So hopefully, I don't know whether I'm going to do it between episodes or if I'm going to do it next episode or what, but maybe get another Tesseract for the power generation in the base. Don't know. I mean, we are alright with lava power at the minute, so I might not. It just depends on what I want to do, because the only reason I need the reactor really is for the quarry, and honestly, the main reason I moved it over here and gave it a Tesseract is because then all I've got to move is a chest, a quarry, and a couple more blocks instead of moving the entire reactor. So that's kind of why I did it. Just easier to move. That seems relatively stable there, actually. 150. Sweet. Now, is this... That's a good question. Is this power going up? Yes. Something that I want to do real quick before I do finish the episode is get another cell. Well, get a cell. I want to get this and then make this. I need a coil, which I'm going to need redstone. Yeah, I want to make a cell because it's going to be very, very useful in the way of storing power if we use too much of it. God damn it. If you hadn't noticed, I am doing a server backup. Yay! So that's why the lag is a bit problematic. But it should be fine. So we need to go ahead and make this. So this, which we need more of that glass. God damn it. We now have the glass, so we can make this, and I presume it's 1,000 redstone, which I am cooking up. No? How much then? 4,000. Ouch. So that's what, 9 plus 18 plus another 9, so 27, I believe. I don't know. But yeah, so we're doing that, and then we will have everything ready to upgrade it to the next cell, which would be the redstone one, which we don't actually have all the stuff for. We need lead and conductance coil and lead. Right, and then boom. Right, so now we've got everything, and oh, I was wrong. I didn't put enough in. It's fine. There we go. So that is now getting sorted. That's all done. Yeah. Okay. So the reason I want to do this is just in case. Basically, the quarry isn't going to use all of the power I'm currently making, so I want to have some sort of buffer. So to get the buffer, I'm going to use a cell, and the cell I'm going to use is a resonant energy cell, which is the highest tier, which is quite funny that I can just make it straight up, but I had everything from making other stuff anyway. So pretty much all I'm going to do is place it there. Is it filling up? It is. I believe that, weirdly, that was the exact right spot. So let's put it down here. God damn it, these bloody things. Right, frequency 1, it is sending power. And yep, so that is sending the power down to here. Which also, another nice thing with these Tesseracts, if I wanted to, I could just turn this one off, just disable, and then my quarry is still running, so I can still give power to other things. So I like Tesseracts. So it means that we can have power in different places, and we can choose whether it's going there or it's not. But I decided that the cell would be a good idea because we're going to get a big buffer anyway, and this holds a lot of RF. So I mean, it's either buffer it or waste it, because that's going to take a long time to fill up. So what I can then do is, I don't know, maybe once a session come over here, see how full this is, and turn this on, turn this off if it's incredibly full. I'll probably forget to do that, but that's something I can do, maybe. Also, this farm is just, it's just, I don't even know anymore. It was a good idea, but like most of the time it just sits there full of wheat because I don't use it that much. Speaking of which, actually, I'm going to make a couple of stacks of this wheat flour, and I'm going to put it through here. I believe it, yeah, it works. Mainly due to the fact that we are running low on bread, but we're not running low on wheat. So yeah, but I want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.